I have three. We have BB over here and Marley over here. And then up at the Quack Shack, we have Goose in the Quack Shack. He's got an injury on his foot, so we're making sure that he stays safe and healthy and doesn't chase the girls around and re-injure himself. Goose has, they have a, if they spend too much time in the wet or in too much time in the mud, they get what's called bumblefoot, and it's like a scab. If the bottom of their foot opens up, so if you get a cut on your hand and then it gets infected, that's what bumblefoot it is. So like he has a little cut on his foot, and then he got some poop in there. He got some duck poop in there, and then it turned into a scab, and so it's hard for him to clean that on his own. So he gets fresh water, and I clean his feet, and we pulled the scab out and made sure that he was all good. The newest duck is when we hatched from an egg in November, and this is BB. So we'll go over here and have a conversation with BB. So we've got feet. We've got good feet. She's getting some new spots on her bill. You see these little dark spots right here? And as she gets older, her whole bill may turn kind of a freckled color. Oh, they're very good at keeping themselves clean. The white duck, she spends a lot of time playing in the mud and it shows up on her, but she likes to get in and splash around and flap her wings and get all the water and the mud and stuff up. And then she spends a lot of time with what's called preening. And she cleans each feather with her bill and she washes each feather. Ducks have what's called an oil gland in a couple different places on their body. One's down by their tail. It's right back here where BB's wings are crossed. Are you gonna get out? Oh, woo! But they develop a waterproofing. They have a gland that keeps them waterproof. So you can see where she has less waterproofing, but the top of her feathers are all waterproof. She's doing a little preening here. She's checking her feathers, make sure they're all good. Kind of cleaning off some of the water. The water should roll off of her. Marley wasn't raised, the brown duck was not raised with water or a pond. She didn't have any idea what that was. But BB made a request because she was still living in the house when she was little. She would start quacking really, really, really loud and constantly at about 8:30 every night, and the only way we could get her to stop was to put her in the bathtub. And she made a mess and swam around and was crazy happy in the pond. So she's really used to being in the water and she really likes it. Marley's not so much. She's not as comfortable with it, but she's getting there. They go through a lot of water and they're so messy. I've cleaned Goose's pool today. I've cleaned BB and Marley's pool today. We have water in the duck house. We have water here. We have water over there. We have water all over the place. And the ducks have, they don't have teeth, but they have like little gills like a whale does, and they filter the bugs and the nutrients out of the dirt and then rinse the rest of the stuff off that they don't need in the water. So they get their bugs and their nutrients from the ground, but they make a mess of the water. There's mud out here all the time. I feed my ducks duck food. You can buy duck food online or in a feed store. I have a local feed store that orders duck food for my ducks that they've always been on, so just kind of keeping it level. But my ducks eat snails and slugs and bugs and spiders and all kinds of nasty stuff, but their favorite thing to snack on is green peas. We go snail hunting on a regular basis, and we're having trouble finding snails, so they've done a really good job out here. They're pretty entertaining, but my ducks lay an egg every single day. They each do. We have 2 eggs here. I don't know who lays what. I figured since I had we have 2 different kinds of ducks. Marley is a khaki Campbell. She's the brown one. And BB is a Pekin. And I was kind of thinking that maybe they would lay different colors or different sizes, but they're pretty close. One's a little bit bigger than the other one, but generally they're a little bit bigger than chicken eggs too. I don't have any cayuga. There's cayugas and there's rowans. And the rowans and the cayugas, you can get like dark green eggs. You can get kind of tealy looking eggs. I know you can get brown eggs, but these are the same color that I get every day between the khaki Campbell and the Pekin. Can I eat duck eggs? Absolutely. They're great in cake. They're great egg salad. They're, I have mine with toast. I eat them just like a chicken egg would. I don't think, for me personally, I don't think they taste that different. People in my household that live here probably would say yes. They say that duck eggs they're definitely bigger than chicken eggs. They're a little bit more yolk than a chicken egg. Bibi doesn't seem to think that she has any natural enemies. She's pretty quiet, but she's pretty relaxed back here. All ducks have, without clipped wings, all ducks have the ability to fly away. We have gotten to the point where I've never had it be a problem. They know where the cool pool is. They know where the clean water is. They know where the green peas are and the duck food. They walk up to the duck house on their own about 5:30 every night. They put themselves to bed. They tend to be creatures of habit, apparently. This is stuff that they've taught me.